I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. So tell me what you see when you look into this nigga's eyes. Looks can be deceiving. My mind and heart be contradicting. Feelings like it's treason. Hoping this season will bring something better for me. Find a relief in myself when I tell these stories. Trying to make his story, make some hits, homie. Force the people who show spite to send for me. Like Speaks, I need you on the beat, cause you don't spit corny. But me, I sit lonely upon this pedestal. Me, my head is full of dreams, trying to make them true. No reason to throw shade, why should I hate on you? I'm doing my own thing, stay in your lane, my dude. Take off a day or two, yo, I got this. I won't leave you cliffhanging, steady dropping hot shit up in the cockpit. Cruising and bruising, me and my niggas ain't taking no more L's. So tell me, who's the loser now? I just gotta live it up, cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Mixed emotions, so I let my feelings run wild. Swear I'd be robbing niggas if I wasn't God's child. Blessed is the meek, so I practice what I preach. I've been a hypocrite before, but I don't ever wanna be that. Testing these waters, cause I had to get my feet wet to get back to my roots. In my youth, I was blue, but the fight inside of me just led me to this groove, in this mood, in this room. I'll never forget the looks on your faces as I bent to you. I'll take the adventure just to find out what it meant to you. The suspense in me is full, I had to clear my ventricles. Just let a nigga breathe slow, or I'ma make these niggas bleed slow. My papa taught me not to need a soul. He said this liquor keep you warm when it's cold, but all I need is my seed, that's who I did it for. Sophia helped me to see that I'm a kid no more. And I just wanna live it up, cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. So tell me what you see when you look into this nigga's eyes. Looks can be deceiving. My mind and heart be contradicting. Feelings like it's treason. Hoping this season will bring something better for me. Find a relief in myself when I tell these stories. Trying to make his story, make some hits, homie. Force the people who show spite to send for me. Like Speaks, I need you on the beat, cause you don't spit corny. But me, I sit lonely upon this pedestal. Me, my head is full of dreams, trying to make them true. No reason to throw shade, why should I hate on you? I'm doing my own thing, stay in your lane, my dude. Take off a day or two, yo, I got this. I won't leave you cliffhanging, steady dropping hot shit up in the cockpit. Cruising and bruising, me and my niggas ain't taking no more L's. So tell me, who's the loser now? I just gotta live it up, cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Mixed emotions, so I let my feelings run wild. Swear I'd be robbing niggas if I wasn't God's child. Blessed is the meek, so I practice what I preach. I've been a hypocrite before, but I don't ever wanna be that. Testing these waters, cause I had to get my feet wet to get back to my roots. In my youth, I was blue, but the fight inside of me just led me to this groove, in this mood, in this room. I'll never forget the looks on your faces as I bent to you. I'll take the adventure just to find out what it meant to you. The suspense in me is full, I had to clear my ventricles. Just let a nigga breathe slow, or I'ma make these niggas bleed slow. My papa taught me not to need a soul. He said this liquor keep you warm when it's cold, but all I need is my seed, that's who I did it for. Sophia helped me to see that I'm a kid no more. And I just wanna live it up, cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. So tell me what you see.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hey, yeah. Woo, 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 woo. And a woo, woo, woo to you. Woo to you.
Trying to make his story, make some hits, homie. Force the people who show spite to send for me. Like Speaks, I need you on the beat, cause you don't spit corny. But me, I sit lonely upon this pedestal. Me, my head is full of dreams, trying to make it true. No reason to throw shade, why should I hate on you? I'm doing my own thing, stay in your lane, I do. Take off your
Hello. Welcome. I'm Mr. Sack. About to be reasonably high as fuck. And it's time for reset. Reset Destiny 2, that is. But besides that, we're just hanging out. Today I wanted to, first and foremost, in-game, we're gonna hop in and do the weekly mission, because I can't wait to see what Zavala's story is. I can't wait. We're also going to maybe continue to bow farm. I have been bow farming all week, and I still don't have my godroll Strident whistle, and I'm... Alright, anyways. I'll be okay. You know, I still have a couple of patterns to unlock for the Austringer, so I figured it might be a good time, since I can focus more on chatting if I'm doing silly tasks, is maybe just work on some of the seasonal challenges and knock those out while I farm around for any pattern weapons. I don't think I'm actually close to the residence. I've been spending so much time bow farming. Other than that, in game, I don't have anything huge. I don't remember. I don't actually, because everybody was at GCX. I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying attention to what the pictures and stuff on Twitter and the content creators getting together, but I wasn't really paying attention to what was supposed to be in the game this week. I'm actually not sure if there's anything going on this week other than just, you know, the weekly story update. They might take a week off. So, but I don't know if Banner was coming back now. I think it's later. So I'm pretty sure nothing crazy going on this week in game. As far as some of the things I kind of want to talk about today, we got a lot of stuff going on with the E3, not E3, with all these state of the games and gameplays and everybody talking about that. Street Fighter, Silk Song, some other stuff. That looks awesome. And also just I wanted to touch base on some VTuber stuff that as I'm kind of moving into space slowly, I'm starting to see some things and get a little bit of chat going on there. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I am able to hop into the game. And yeah, all right, looks like we're doing okay today. Nothing wrong on landing. Hope everybody's having a good one. Today I have one of my favorite flavors that I've been getting lately for my cannabis is this one is Candyland. Now, lately I have been smoking concentrates, specifically because it's just easier to not have to like load a bowl, streaming, and yeah, all that good stuff. But yeah, I like this one. It's really good. Whew. I have some, I think I've definitely mentioned this before because I'm still very excited about it, but I have some stuff going on in the background for my channel that I think is going to be awesome. So like when I stream, I like to enjoy my my coffee and my trees together. It's very, very lovely. I don't know how everybody else does it, but that's pretty much like a morning routine for me, you know. All right, so this week we have glory rank. Oh no, this is for my last week glory. Okay, what do we have? Anything? Nothing popped up. So yeah, nothing is going on. No banner. Okay, so yeah, this is just gonna be one of those fill weeks. I do like that they count stuff you've already been doing during the season when the new week stuff opens up. But as you can see, I still have stuff to finish. I gotta do momentum crash. I have a lot to finish here, a few to finish there. So yeah, just because of the way the season's laid out, power hasn't been super important to me. So I know it bugs my completionist out there when the little flashies are on the screen. I don't actually know if I can turn those off, but yeah, I don't need to go do powerfuls and stuff and worry about. Nope, don't need that. Let's see, I wanted to get this. Get rid of these blues. Right now my inventory is crowded as hell. Oh, I have 2 resets. Okay, then I can try this one because I haven't tried it yet. I have seen some fun builds with that one, for sure. All right, just clear all this nonsense up real quick. I'm pretty sure I'm already spec'd into my build. Yep. I'm not too worried about this stuff because that was for unstoppables. So basically right now I am running the build that I'm trying to run is called an all stat boost build. Normally I'd have Lumina on while I'm doing activities, but I'm trying to get, obviously gotta finish getting this resonant stuff done. But yeah, so first of all, make me go talk to somebody. Return to Eris at the Crown. Okay, so we gotta go to the Crown. This week's story mission should be awesome. Last week was crazy. Totally kicked me in the gut. I was not ready. Not only do I gush over the voice actors and actresses and whatever's that we have, and I don't know. I actually don't know if they have any trans or non-binary voice actors. I have no idea. But you know, whoever's voice acting for Bungie characters right now, they're all amazing. I love Drifter's voice. I love Eris's voice. I love Zavala's voice. You know, I mean, all of them. They're great. Even like all of them. So that's great, at least for me. Sorry, sipping some coffee. I mean, that's great for me. Because like I said, you know, I'm in this for the story mostly week to week. That's the best part. I get actually so excited for it. Like right now, I'm genuinely like pretty stoked. Let me make sure that I still have music off. I do. Okay. Still don't like it. You're here at all. You shouldn't be here. All right. What's up, Eris? Oh, okay. Grows in strength. Well, then what are we doing? Alright, so I gotta go quickly do my nightmare tears. It usually only takes like one. I think, can I get one? Enough. What? Alright, do I have one that I can get quickly? Alright, let's see. Chess. Wait. Is my music playing correctly? I don't know why it does this to me. Okay, now I should be changing songs. Sorry! I don't know why it does this to me every time. It's very weird. Yeah, because I want to hear all of the songs. I need to start remembering, because I always do it at the end of my YouTube videos, but when I stream, I need to remember to somehow put, like, maybe in, like, the loading screen card or something, just have my credits scroll for my artists, because I like that in every single video, people know where my stuff is coming from. Like I got a person to make the music for me. I got a person to do my art and rigging, because I'm not an artist. I just have the ideas in my brain. I don't know how to get them onto paper. So, but they've all been wonderful. I haven't had any issues with artists. This is another thing I kind of want to touch on. Well, not shortly, but. Okay, yeah, so as long as I'm already talking about it now and I'm just going through my menu stuff and checking out things here. What is this for? Oh! Yeah. Definitely getting these. Splish splash. I love it. I love it. Alright, what's this? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I don't know, maybe. I like it a little bit, yeah. What's this? Do it again. Okay, neat. Featured. No. I'm no Titan. It's Bright Dust? Oh. Yeah, that's awesome. I actually used this weapon a freaking lot. Damn, that's sick. That's so cool. That's great. That's fantastic. Yo, that means that I definitely have to use this. Anyways, talking about artists for a second. There's two things that I've seen pop up, at least in my corners of what I see going on in the community. I'm not going to say I'm part of these communities yet, because I'm still getting there. But I do feel like I'm starting to see more of it, and I can, maybe start including myself in the discussions as I get bigger, if I do, But one is Black VTubing as a space. It seems to be something very important and something worth mentioning and keeping an eye on, because it looks like, just like most spaces, surprise, surprise, it seems kind of hard to pave your way in this space, and there's also a lot of kind of weird stuff going on. Some VTubers that are more articulate than myself, and probably bigger than myself, already touched on this stuff when it happened. But I want to talk about the other thing I saw online a lot, which was I saw a post going around about this person saying that if there are, I guess if the artist you commission, it was something along the lines of, if the artist you commission isn't like basically going crazy or out of their mind because of how much you are demanding of them, then you're not doing a good job. And first of all, okay, sweet. All right, I don't know how many more of these I have. How many more of these do I need? You can look at it, I think, in the collections. So let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we're going the wrong way. There it is. Wait, hold on. It doesn't. I'm not actually sure. Alright, one moment. I'm a little bit too blazed to remember where to go. So I don't know how many flippin' more patterns. I think I need 2 more patterns. Nice. Man, I remember week 1, this felt so wild. I mean, that's pretty much how it is with all events, but like week 1, this felt so wild. And now it's like... okay. Well, what do I want to... okay, hold on. I need to see real quick. Week 2. Open world chests. Focus equipment. Solar power weapons. Fusion rifles and shotguns. Ooh. Melee. Fusion rifles and shotguns. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. Sorry, my high ass brain. It was just essentially saying that like it's okay because I guess this person believed it's okay because if you're paying to just like treat your artists like, you know, like crap, or well, I guess in their eyes they wouldn't see it as treating them like crap. It's just getting what you paid for, I guess. But like, anyways, and then that came up. That conversation elevated and into the VTuber community, and I don't know, I saw a lot of negative stuff, but I also saw a lot of good points. And one of the things that I just always want to make it a point to shine in my channel is the fact that like I'm not an artist. Like I could not have brought this character to life to light. I would not be here outside of my dream space, excuse me, inside of this dream space that I created as a VTuber, if not for my VTuber Mama Min, my RicardoFunk for making the background music for my stream. However, there is a lot of independence to what I'm doing too. I made my own transition stinger. I edited all my own videos. At least thus far. So, you know, there's some of the stuff the artists are doing, but I do rely on the artists a lot, and those people deserve, you know, not only just shoutouts, but respect and kudos and, you know, credits. I think, you know, granted, once you've paid for, you know, your piece of art, and if it's, you know, indeed written into their terms that is 100% yours now, I guess you're not technically obligated to always mention them if you don't want to, but why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you want to credit your, like, let people know, like, hey, this bomb ass artist is out here, like, look at this person that, I don't know, it just seems so silly to me. It's so obvious, you know. And yeah, so I'm grateful for my artists. I will always, as I change my channel, evolve my channel, and get my content the way I want it, I will continue to make shouting out artists and especially, you know, ones that are like in these black VTuber spaces that I've been discovering. Currently started trying to interact more with the Black VTuber Magic Discord space, which, and I also, again, will try to mention every time I stream that you should go check out the Twitter. Right now, my screen, I realize, like, as you know, I learn something every time. Literally every time I do a video or every time I live stream, I learn that I'm not doing something that I've seen plenty of times in other streams that I should be doing, and it's kind of silly because I'm like, I either thought that I would need that, or I didn't, you know what I mean, or like my channel isn't big enough for that. But it doesn't matter how big your channel is. Like, I should have something over here, like with the Twitter handle for the Black VTuber Magic Spaces. I think I'm going to add that on here just because I really encourage people to check it out. And then I should also have probably my socials. Subscribe. I should probably have my socials right here somewhere. I think that's probably a good idea. I remember also mentioning about how the way this thing is set up, this activity is set up, now that it's much more automatic, it makes it much easier for me to do it while I stream and also talk, because, man, I definitely have seen more and more that I want my focus to be talking about subjects and chatting and talking about gaming and stuff like that, not necessarily the gaming itself. Sometimes it will be gaming. When I do the I'm gonna make time right now. I've been working with some people outside of the dream space here to just get a more normalized schedule for two things. One, I want to make sure that I'm always able to be here for reset, because I love going through the story, and doing this stuff up front at the beginning of the week allows for the rest of my week to be pretty much de-stressed. And the other thing I want is I would love to have one day a week where I can try to shed some light on an indie game of some sort, or a new game, or something like that. You know, I would hate for me to get bogged down to just one game, because I want this to be a discussion channel and not a Destiny 2 channel. But I do love Destiny 2, so I'm always gonna play it. I'm always gonna cover it. It's one of my games, so you know what I mean. There just has to be, I think, a good balance, you know. Anyways, yeah. So that's all I was thinking about, is that I don't know what that person was thinking online, but it seems like, at least from what I was seeing, that most VTubers understand, like, no, like, F that, you're an idiot. Like, the artists matter, and they're a big part of how we even can exist in this space, and that's important to remember. And so, you know, just don't be a douchebag, you know. I don't know, I guess sometimes it's I guess easier for some than others. I got caught in the bramble. Is it time for the boss? Okay, what do we have? Ooh, it's a Scorn boss this time. Okay, so Chill Clip is a very, very good perk. Like, it's so good. Look at that. That's crazy. It's so deliciously good. Oh man, the damage. Alright, so when I'm not just jumping around with a fusion rifle blasting people with Chill Clip, when I'm actually trying to activate this build, it's what I'm trying to do is always have Radiant, Empowering, or Blessing of the Sky up while simultaneously doing the debuff to enemies, which means I need to stop forgetting to use my finisher when I can. It's tough sometimes, but that is what that loops the finisher, because I don't always have the melee up. Now, definitely going to build more into getting my melee back, which I haven't really done yet. Right now, it's definitely kitted out for the loop to work, but not for me to get melee back very, very quickly. I do get it back pretty generously if I'm charged with light, which I have to get grenade kills for that right now. Obviously, I'm not going to get it using this freaking fusion rifle, so... and I still don't have the exotic, the new exotic for the Warlock right now to utilize the fusion rifle build that I want to make, but this build's pretty fun. Sorry for the we'll call that stale H2O face, because every time I drink my water, VTuber's got to be hydrated, you know. All right, sweet. So now it's go time. Ooh, she goes. She digs deep. It's like, don't forget, like, your god sucks. All right, so we're gonna do something a little different for this Severance mission. Not like super different, just because I like the mood of it, and because of another idea I have for some shorts that I want to make. I want to do this mission with the game music and the dialogue up. So there's that. And we're gonna hop in. Is it on the right one? Yep. Return. Base health regen is reduced if near another player. Health regen is increased. After damaging a target with a weapon, you will regain ability. Combat accelerant? So just hurting things? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I wonder if it's the same exact mission. Probably.
What happens to her if we succeed?
That is unclear. I'm sorry. My love is still afraid to let me go. The Traveler called you all from your graves to be broken over and over again. An endless sacrifice. But that is not my purpose. Let me rest.
Let me rest. All right. Here we go. I feel like they did a really good job with the dialogue and narrative of this mission. I really wish each one was different and you're not running the same one twice, because it's literally just the same one twice. The dialogue and the narrative changes, but the mission is exactly the same. Like, and that's okay, I guess. It's just unfortunate. Radiant. Down. I love this bow. I got so close, by the way. Look at this. I got so close. I also have one with Rampage in the vault, but look at this. This is damn near perfect. Right? It's almost there. I need quick draw. Or, yeah? Quick draw? Yeah. I believe I'm thinking that's the name of the... I can't even think of the name of the perk right now. So there's the goop.
Strange. As the underbelly succumbs to this transformation, it has begun to elicit a constant subsonic frequency.
A subsonic frequency, you say? Interesting. No spores. Is this where the callus robot's at? It was with a big old ranch.
Through the pyramid, yes. It is breaking the Leviathan's bones to reset them elsewhere.
Big old ranch.
From your god. From the god of our son's murderers.
The Traveler is not my god.
Yeah.
They said broken bones heal stronger than before, but this is a lie. They are forever weakened. Was Hakim's death a breakage to reset you under the Traveler's watch? Am I the weakness you carry forever?
Yo, there's so many nightmares around here now. Holy crap. That's wild. Don't drop the ranch. I wonder, can I go? I didn't try this last time. No. Uh-oh. Stuck. Oh no. Where'd the wrench go? Oh no, the wrench! Wait a minute, hold on. This isn't the right way, is it? No. I'm always so I'm always so baked when I play these missions, so I always forget where the hell to go. Okay. Hold on. Oh, so like last time I had to get that electricity and stuff down, and now I just don't have to do that. That's kind of better, I guess. I'm all still trying to climb over, and I don't even need to. Jesus Christ. Dang, this is so eerie.
The lockdown is lifted. Prepare yourself for whatever we've unleashed.
Okay, I heard. Haha. Radiant. Ah! Get off of me. I love that. Look. Look at all the fire. Look at it all. Look at it all. It's so beautiful. And I stay radiant as long as I am killing dudes with my bow. And since I can do that from literally Mars, I can pretty much just kind of stand back and stay radiant. So it basically allows me to play support, which is kind of what I always like to build into. This could do good damage. Like I could throw a fusion grenade on and I'd be doing decent damage. I opted for the solar grenade because it's a little bit more it hits a little bit more wide. Hold on, I gotta freaking... Nope. Nope. It hits a little bit more wide, so I get more peoples when I fire it. More dudes die. See? So if I would have been Radiant there, the idea is that since Bungie made it so you can only have pretty much one major... Hold on, I'll shut up.
I want to see him. I close my eyes, but they're only flashes. I try to remember him exactly as he was. I try.
I see his face too. Anemic and choked.
Ooh,
Fear and pain I cannot stop. Then
man. Stop talking about Hakeem like this, man. I can't handle this shit.
Forgive me.
He wants to be forgiven. Oh, more. Okay. Bring it on, suckers. Radiant. I didn't get any kills, though, so nobody got... I don't think anybody got debuffed there. Unfortunate. I need the nightmare buff. Gimme. Unstable essence. Come here. Get hit while I have the essence. Oh, no! I slapped the crap out of my mic. Good thing I did it while I was in a well. I hope... Can't check. I hope everything is still good. Alright, got some unstable essence here. Come here, guy. Come here. I got the unstable essence. Come here. There we go. Now I should be able to go up right, back over... Oh, wait, there's an amp. I'm still placing amplifiers? Weird, okay. I did all this already.
This frequency you isolated, it's almost like a voice.
A voice.
Muddled in the dissonant churn between Pyramid and Leviathan. It's resonating through Phantom and Nightmare alike, manipulating their psychic connection to the darkness. It must end.
It must end. Ares. If I don't get Ares... Yeah, I'm dying on this hill. If I don't get Ares a scythe, or I don't see her with that scythe by the end of the season, bad season. Horrible, awful season, worst ever season. Like, that's it. No, there's no... That's all. Like, there's no forgiveness there for me. Sorry. Like... Ooh, that was kind of a bad jump. But I made it still. Zavala! There he is. What's up, buddy?
I can remember why we lived our life without hating why we lost it.
I hate my son's murderers. The god they followed. That it has taken you to
Ooh.
That's not fair.
live with your decisions. That and duty are all you have to good use.
I'll set this amplifier, Guardian, and meet you ahead.
Heard. Sir, yes, sir.
All amplifiers broadcasting. Isolation complete. Now there's only the seven.
Push forward.
Zavala is ready, Guardian. See to your side of things, and we will prevail.
Ooh. All right. Let's go. See to my side of things. You mean kill all of the dudes? While Zavala stands there charging his magic energy key or whatever.
I've reached the site, preparing the harvester.
Heard.
This mission won't bring you the peace you desire. Your devotion to the Traveler rewards you only with war and death. Never peace.
I'm not doing this for the Traveler. I'm doing it for you.
Your hands are pressed against a wound to staunch bleeding. It spills through your fingers. You are soaked in it. I knew when to let go. When to wash the blood from my hands.
Jesus Christ. This Zavala's mission is way heavier than Crow's. Like, way heavier than Crow's. Alright, just for the sake of this mission, I think this might actually work a little better. Let's make sure that I have the ordnance on. I do. Okay. Actually, no, you know what? Hell no. I grinded the hell out for this bow. I'm using it. That's me. I'm Guardian. Oh, wait, hold on.
How many pawns has the traveler sacrificed to conscript Commander Zavala into its service? Will
How many?
you do? Will you become like the fallen?
Guardians stand for more than the traveler. We make our own fate.
So I'm wondering if, like, okay, so don't get me wrong. Zavala's story has been, his separate missions have been pretty dope. But what I'm wondering is, like, he's much more confident now. Like, I wonder if in the lore books is where you see, like, the development of it, because it's kind of a jump, you know what I mean? Or at least in my opinion, but whatever. Alright, so now I'm restoration. 7 seconds. 2 seconds. I got it. Nope. Yes. Nope. Didn't get it. Do I have some unstable essence? No, I went away. That should give me some debuffs. Yep. Come here, you. Okay, now I have some unstable essence. 10 seconds. There we go.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Yes. Love my side design. Side design. Harvesting nightmares. Give me more nightmares to harvest. Where are my nightmares to harvest? Must harvest them, gotta harvest them all. Harvest them all. Radiant. And I have... When did I get that? Okay, whatever, it works. I guess I have Radiant and Restoration right now. Cool. Get that. That sweet, sweet debuff. And I got Unstable Essence for 9 seconds. And I'm going to destroy this Chieftain real fast. Give me another sweet, sweet debuff. Yeah. Eat it. Radiant, Unstable Essence. Boom. Godslayer Warheads. Yes, be brave. Whoa. Okay. Damn, okay. Zavala's just right back in it now, huh? Almost to a grenade. Almost to a grenade. Alright. I know you. Where is the dreadful blade? Must hunt. Yeah, Severin Smurfs, Slytherin sides. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Am I radiant? Yep. And I have restoration? Yes. And I got that guy debuff? Yes. And I get some orbs right here? Yes. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Take that. Take that. Is that the last of it? Can we get the boss now? Okay, got one unstable essence. No, I don't like getting booped. Eat it. Yeah, I don't care. I'll shoot it right here, right here, right on your face. I don't care. I'll do it again. What else do you get? Come here. Where are you going? See, that's right. I'll shoot it right on the ground. That's not how this gun works, but here we go. There we go. Look, yeah, like that radiance. Yeah, I like that. Ow! Get out of here. You want another one? Here, I'll do another one right in your face. I got 4 more seconds. Didn't work. There we go. Fusion rifle. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely insane. Alright, anyways. What's up, Zavala? Use your... Get up. Get up, bro.
I wish I could step back into that life. Or that you could step into mine.
What would I do with this broken man you've become?
You teach me to heal again. We'd watch our scars fade together.
Oh, Zavala.
Suffy? There's so much. The years have made apologies lose their meaning. But I am sorry.
You can only apologize for something that is your fault. Hakim wouldn't want to see you mourn. He'd want his father to be proud of his courage.
Yeah.
As I am proud of
Yeah, you. I'm proud of you.
Hakim should know his father feels nothing but pride. That's why I trusted him to protect you. You've given me a lot to consider. About where I put my faith.
analyzing the whims of a silent god. You'll mold those thoughts over into dust. There's not always an answer.
Yeah, there doesn't always need to be an answer.
And rest.
Yesterday I was too tired to rest. Today, Safi, Hakim, I'll find you in my dreams.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I'm glad it was you standing with me.
Zavala should be commended. It is not easy to forgive one's own regrets. Another thread frays between
You did great.
Pyramid and Leviathan, Guardian. And yet I feel
Excuse me.
the next will test us most of all.
Whoa! Oh, hey. Nice. Okay, what? Defeating a void debuff target grants an overshield. Oh, cool. Wait. It doesn't say. I thought it was craftable. Whatever. Gonna throw that ish right in the vault. Gotta move that stuff to the vault. Move it straight on out. Yo, this was like the best one so far. There's still more. I gotta go talk to Zavala, but I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So good. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Awesome. Alright, so now I probably have to go talk to him in the helm, probably. The helm? Actually gonna be there, or is it just gonna be a projection? Flying in the sky, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I think... So next week, we should be getting... Did Eris bound one to herself? Did we bind one? I don't remember. I have to go back and look. I don't remember if we bound one to ourselves. So in the next week, we're going to have to do Eris, I think. And then we'll have to figure out what the hell to do about Gaul. Oh, wait, this is not right.
When I first saw Sophia return as a nightmare, I was afraid. I didn't want her to reveal what I'd done. I did everything I could to save Hakim. I can accept that now. But back then, guilt, like gravity,
Ooh, gotta stretch.
warps our perception of what is real. His death carved out a place in me. Everyone I lose under my command only compounds that feeling. Sophia knew that. She understood that losing him only pushed me further toward being a guardian. She knew that I couldn't stand by and watch the world burn. Because in her own way, neither could she. After everything we faced aboard the Leviathan, I'm left to wonder, have I made the right choices? I don't regret all the good the city has done, or that I was a part of it. But what it took to get here, what it's taken to keep it. Our minds weren't meant for this many years. Like so many other things, we have a word for eternity, without the capacity to comprehend what it actually means. When is enough? Enough. Maybe it's time to let go.
Return to the helm and debrief with Eris. Yeah, man, I mean, they're essentially immortal, you know? So, like, they just have to carry this guilt all the time. Now she's just gonna be staying here, staring. This is... I don't know if I like this. I like the missions. I don't know if I like the ghosts just chilling out in here. Well... Oh, that... Probably at the stupid helmet, duh.
It is done. Another of Callus's connections to the lunar pyramid is severed. We are poised to strike the final blow. And yet, I find myself unable to enjoy this success. It has come too easily. Only one connection remains to the lunar pyramid, and Callus has barely reacted.
Hmm.
To be this close and still feel as though it is but a mirage is infuriating. I will find the answer to our final severance. For now, continue your exploration of the Leviathan. Any piece of information, no matter how small, could change everything.
All right. Well, I can say that again, Zavala has been my favorite for sure. Only solar subclass and solar kinetic or stasis weapons. Complete Sever of Shame using only a solar subclass and solar kinetic or stasis weapons. Basically exactly what I just did, but with a different rocket launcher. Awesome. Awesome. So cool. Anyways. Doing these missions is awesome. It's probably... I love learning more about the characters. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well see... What the hell? Reaper. Complete the mission Bound to Sorrow. Unlock all upgrades for the Crown of Sorrow. Bind nightmares after completing Tier 3 containments. Defeat combatants and guardians with Seize of the Haunted Weapons. Defeat combatants on a derelict scythe. Open opulent chests. Defeat dangerous threats. So these are all the bosses, I assume. Several activities finalists into each of Callus's automatons. Oh, there's more. Interesting. Alright, so... Triage? Okay, so we got Voices of the Haunted, Echoes of the Past Refuse to be Silent, Those who listen for stories that are 3H7. Those who listen are forever changed. Stories gathered? Okay, so this was... There's the two. Alright, let's check this one out first. Alright. Dusk falls, and the braziers are lit. The wind, howling like a starving dog, bites at exposed throats. Sophia raises her lantern and watches the trickle of survivors pass through the Iron Lord's gates. Some are wounded, some lie on makeshift stretchers. She gestures to a tent, its interior glowing with warm firelight. They will freeze out here, she says. Take them inside quickly. Her hospital, such as it is, humbled by the stone structures which surround it. But she had overseen its construction when she first arrived, stocked it, served it. It was all she could do. The gates closed behind the Iron Lords, unhurt, alive. Zavala is among them. She knows him, the one stubborn enough to argue but not stubborn enough to ignore her. He speaks to his companions. Coordinated attacks by the House of Devils. If we take this opportunity to retaliate. Retaliate? Zavala turns to look at Sophia. She stares him down. We have wounded here. We don't need violence, we need supplies. The others break off. Leave to... Excuse me. 1 second. Sorry. The others break off. Leave him to it. The same fight with the same woman. Excuse me. She doesn't flinch. I was clear, she says. A drone. Ghost? Bobs in the air just behind Zavala's shoulder. Tarj. His name is Tarj. I'm not a part of this, Tarj says. Sophia stands on her toes and catches his eye before he ducks away. Moving against the fallen will ensure your safety, Zavala says, like I've told you before. You want to protect us? Sophia points towards the meager hospital. This is how. By ensuring we have what we need to live. She isn't wrong, Tarj says. Are you part of this conversation or not? Zavala asks, glancing sharply at his ghost. He turns back to Sophia. You don't understand, she says, walking away. Where are you going? He asks. A silly question. She ducks under the tent flaps. Zavala follows, strung along by their argument. He always wants the last word. Sophia washes her hands in the basin, then glances at him. She will make him useful. Wash your hands, she tells him. He hesitates, but does so. Take this, she says, and hands him a fistful of clean rags. She moves to one of the cots, her head down as she inspects a fresh wound still bleeding in the dirty bandage. She removes it carefully. Come here, she says, and guides him to press the clean rags into the wound, staunching the flow of blood. He opens his mouth to speak again, but she raises her hand. I understand the situation, she says. Do you? Do you know how hard it is to survive in this world? Yes, he says. He eases the pressure. She points, snaps her fingers, and he presses down again. Without your ghost? He says nothing. That one will need sutures, Sophia thinks to herself. She calculates their dwindling sores as she fetches antiseptic and gloves. It's not just fallen. It's not just warlords. It's sickness, starvation, cold. She motions for Zavala to stand aside, and he does. The wounded man, regrettably awake, shivers, stiffens, bites down on a scream as she cleans his wounds as gently as she can. We don't walk away from these things the way you do. There is a note of pity in her words. She thinks that he will argue with her, push back, raise his voice, but he says nothing. He is pensive, quiet. She looks up and sees the way his eyes shift, how his jaw stiffens. He wants to speak. She turns away from him, pulling off her gloves at the wrist. Another patient. A woman with a dressed wound across her temple had shifted in her sleep, her blanket fallen to one side. Carefully, Sophia picks up the blanket's edge and pulls it up so that it covers her again. She passes a hand over the woman's brow, feeling for fever, and finds none. Sophia smiles. When she looks up, she sees Zavala watching her. The wounded look to me. She does not lower her eyes, does not bow her head. Not you. Psst. I've got some cat sounds in the background. Okay. Sophia knits by the remainder of the afternoon light seated outside her tent. It is early spring. Her fingers red from the cold, her breath misting in the air. Zavala leads training exercises in the courtyard, sparring with civilians. Some stand awkwardly, holding weapons too heavy for them to wield. Others move with more confidence. Sophia's eyes drop to her needles. Then she hears a cry of pain. Blood runs down a civilian's shoulder, staining his front. Sophia can see the wound from her seat. Rising, she takes quick steps towards her knitting forgotten. Jesus, sorry. Do you think your enemies would stop at one wound? Zavala's voice is a sharp bark. The other man picks up his blade again despite his shoulder. Sophia approaches and snaps her fingers. What are you doing? Zavala turns to her. Here, an opportunity. Zavala's sparring partner jumps forward, catches him by surprise. The blade slices Zavala's forearm, skin opening in a spray of bright blood. The others gawk as if they hadn't expected it arisen to bleed. Tarj rises up, ready to heal the wound. She raises a hand to stop him. Don't, she says. The ghost bobs in the air, looks at Zavala. What do you want? Zavala barks. He pinches his forearm closed, but the blood runs hot, steaming over his fingers. Sophia ignores Zavala's retort and gestures to his sparring partner. Come with me, she says. Tarj, Zavala says to his ghost, but Sophia snaps her fingers again. You too. I want to teach you something. Come inside. She walks into the hospital tent, knowing she will be obeyed. He obeys. Once inside, Sophia inspects Zavala's wound. It is nothing serious, but deep enough for her attention. Her assistant sees to the sparring partner, who looks away sheepishly when Zavala glances at him. What are you doing? He asks her. I think that's obvious, she says. Zavala and his ghost observe in silence as she cleans the wound. This isn't necessary, he says, but lets her continue. She produces her hooked needle, the hemostat, and the polypropylene thread. Holy crap. Tools that fit easily in her hands, precious resources for an immortal man. I'm going to close the wound, she says, and touches his arm lightly with a gloved hand. I will make 6 sutures. I will take 4 it will take 4 days, maybe 5, to heal. His features soften. Perhaps he sees that her mind is set. He looks away in a sheepish expression. I will make sure your supplies are replenished, he says. Simply tell me what you need. Sophia feels a flutter of surprise at that promise. Now she will answer his first question. You need to know what it's like for us, she tells him. She waits for consent. He nods. She pierces the wound and draws its edges together. He doesn't wince. Where did you learn this? Genuinely curious, the first suture. My mother, she answers. And books from the Golden Age. She gestures to a ramshackle shelf holding a dozen books, old, crumbling, but cared for. I'd like to see them, he said. She smiles, pleased, second suture. I'll show them to you, she says. When she raises her eyes, she sees that he is looking at her with an intensity she can't place. Despite herself, she feels a warmth creep into her skin. We traveled, she says, too quickly, her eyes dropping back to the third suture. Very far, village to village. My mother, father, sister, and me, fourth suture. Father killed in a raid. Mother died from disease. Sister, a ways to the west of here, but I kept to my travels. Why? He asks softly. She passes the needle through. It's fifth suture. There are always more people to help. I will move on once I finish training him. She nods her to her assistant. Sophia brings her shears to the thread of the last suture. The wound is closed. She winds a taut bandage around his arm. Where will you go? He asks, after a stiff silence. Sophia realizes she doesn't know how to answer. Her thoughts don't stretch beyond this moment. She tucks the bandage beneath itself. Finished. He flexes, winces, stills. She smiles. True healing takes time. That night, she hears voices in the empty courtyard. Zavala and Saladin standing by a brazier, talking in low tones. She peers from the flap in the tent to watch and listen. She's a skilled and formidable woman, Zavala says. Saladin stands with his chin raised in near disdain. Zavala is a silhouette in the firelight. I'm not stupid, Saladin growls. I see the way you look at each other. Sophia's breath catches. She almost doesn't hear his next words over the sound of her heart. I have nothing but respect for her, Zavala says curtly. Saladin rolls his eyes. Both men stare down at each other for a long time. We live in different worlds, Saladin's voice softens. You can try to abandon ours, but theirs will reject you. I don't believe that, Zavala says. Believe what you want, but whatever life you make with her will be too fragile for you to hold on to. Saladin puts a hand on Zavala's shoulder. Sophia could almost mistake it for compassion. It will break, he says, his voice low, and you'll both be hurt. Sophia lets the tent flap fall. She does not see if they hear it. Ah, interesting. All right. There's two more. I think I'll read them next time. Maybe that's something I'll do. Go through different parts of the lore. Different parts of the lore. All right, so that's the quest for the week. And yeah, I still haven't done this mission. I need to do that. Ugh. Stretching. All right, so I'm gonna hop into some more severance. What are we gonna do? I can keep trying to see if I can get my godroll bow, or just try to look around for. Alright, so while we're here, we are trying to kill people with fusion rifles. Open world chests while exploring the Leviathan. Focus on blue weapons. Solar power weapons. Alright, well now that I'm done with the story, which is one of the things I look forward to for the week, we can just kind of talk about the game. That's a couple things that, oh, they're already on tier 2. Nice, I get basically a free boss. Yeah, there's a couple of things for gaming, for this game, first of all, and then some gaming stuff that I kind of wanted to chat about. First of all, for Destiny, this season has been buggy as fuck. Like, it's crazy. And the other day I had what was most like server downtime that I think I've had. Now, granted, I'm not like, oh my god, there's no why it's not possible. Like, I can't. No. I get it. Like, it's a huge game, and the fact that this is one of the only times I've had that much downtime out of nowhere says a lot for Bungie. You know, they do a really good job, but it's also crazy, right? Like, it's just, this season has had quite a few more noticeable bugs. Like, normally there's going to be a lot of bugs. Some of it not everybody's going to experience because it's very specific stuff. But this season has had some pretty significant, like, straight up bugs that are hitting everybody. Namely, downtime was a weird one. We've gotten some weird weapon interactions, which kind of always happens. Man, that's probably just Telesto's fault, let's be honest. But like, a big one was the fact that, like, the major PvP game mode for the season, or Rift in Iron Banner, was not working properly a lot of the time. Like, it was pretty buggy. And then I didn't even play it because I didn't want to play with the crazy matchmaking, but this weekend Trials matchmaking was completely warped. It just wasn't working right. You could pretty much matchmake with people that would stomp you outside of your skill level. It wasn't doing any card matchmaking or anything. They called it Wild West matchmaking, I guess. Which, again, I'm not like there's no, how dare they should be perfect all the, like, I don't believe that. They're keeping up such a huge game, so I'm not gonna act all hoity-toity about it. I'm just saying that it's pretty crazy how much there has been. That's all I'm saying.
He holds all of humanity on his shoulders.
And how much do you carry on your own? Rest.
I don't know, man. I think I have generally, yeah, like, I think I've been having a generally really good time with everything in the season, and I don't think any of the bugs or glitches have stopped me from enjoying my time. I'm not saying that. It's just something that I noticed. You know what I mean? It bears to be said that, like, it's been quite a bit. You know, quite a lot. But besides that, they're doing great, and I will continue to gush over how good they're doing with the story and the voice acting, and the day-by-day gameplay is great. One thing I wonder is if maybe the hardcore gamers, like the hardcore Destiny players right now, are maybe already getting into their burnt out phase. Me, not so much. I still have so much, like, I have tons of weapons to grind out, and so I don't know. I just wonder, because I know a lot of really hardcore players were grinding out the Austringer, like, hard up front. Granted, it's RNG, so there's only so much you can do. But yeah, I know a lot of people were grinding really hard up front, so I could imagine having some burnout at this point. Don't know, though. For me, playing casually as I have been, I do that for two reasons. I do that because I don't want to get burnt out on the game. I enjoy it a lot. I want to stay with the game and continue to get stuff, see the game in its best states, like when Forsaken dropped, or like when the Witch Queen came out, or all these updates for the subclasses. Because I'm sorry, there was a lot of there was a lot of people hating on scythe, vital blows, solar power weapons. There are a lot of people that were kind of hating on. Well, there's always haters, but just like the structure, I guess. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought there, but yeah, I just think that something else. What's another weapon? I just think that if you're playing it too heavily, after you do the dungeon, there's not really like a big end game thing to do, and it's mostly PvP stuff. The PvP stuff in general has been broken. The other side of that is how people are currently feeling about inaccuracy. A lot of people don't like it. Now, I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned this before, but like, because my PvP experiences are just for funs, and I'm not in there worried about that, it doesn't affect me much, except for the fact that only by keeping dedicated PvP fans in there and happy, is that playlist going to thrive. You have to have a good balance of both people in there having fun with new players, and people in there who want to try to get better and work on their skills, yada yada, be competitive, you know, and whoop ass in trials or whatever, you know what I mean? But there has to be, you gotta have all of it. Like, you can't, or the playlist just doesn't work. Like, it just ends up either being way too casual or not, and just like people spamming like special and not, you know, or it's a sweat fest and, you know, you're not using your, you know, exact meta for the day or for the week or whatever, you know, then it's you're not having fun. You can't make a lot of leeway. And I don't think I've ever really gotten it right. I know when they did their first trials revamp. Oh, I got a key. Sweet. When they did their first trials, like the big revamp, I don't remember what season that was in. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This isn't solar. I know when they did that, trials in a pretty good place, and they've cleaned up the path to loot. So and then when they fixed the pools so that like more people could get in there and get their loot, I think that playlist was in a pretty good spot. Let's see. That's good. But I don't think they've ever nailed it since then, and it's been all over the place. And it seems, at least from a bird's eye view, that the PvP community doesn't seem super duper happy about the inner accuracy. Now, granted, I also think that a lot of people don't understand it at all. Like, they just don't. But I don't know. I personally think that I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I got hella sidetracked again. Smoked too much. Which reminds me, I'm gonna smoke some more. I think that Bungie is probably definitely looking at the inner accuracy thing close. Sorry, I had to die for a second there. My soul left my body or whatever. This Candyland stuff is really good, by the way. Yeah, so that's just let my brain warm back up here as I try to remember what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure Bungie is probably watching the inner accuracy thing super duper close. But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they pretty much said that this is their final stop on the train to try to figure out how to keep keep the game focused more on primary and not have just like special weapons doing crazy stuff, whether that be on the ground or in the air, which means if this doesn't go the way they want, then we're probably just going to get a big fat, like another big fat nerf to, maybe not a fat nerf, but we'll probably get another significant nerf to special weapons in PvP. Personally, I don't care. A lot of people say they don't want to go back to the double primary meta. I mean, they can probably figure out a way to not make it straight up a double primary meta. But I do like primary weapon gunfights. I'm not great at them, but I do. When you get into those duels and you win those duels, you feel really good about it. It feels really nice. I don't necessarily feel like since I'm not a great PvP player anyway. I assume when I do something interesting in PvP with like a fusion rifle or a shotgun, that is me getting lucky, not me being skilled, because I'm not that skilled. I know this. Like, I'm just not super skilled at PvP. So I'm not putting myself into like some wildly good situation where I figured out how to get that slide shotgun tap. Like, I am quite literally shooting the gun in the direction of the enemy and praying for the best. When I'm in a primary gunfight, like, if I can't just mill break, it forces you to think, because you have to think about your gun range, and I'm usually kind of being a little bit more conscious about my position, and that's when I feel like I'm learning. That's when I feel like I am developing myself a little more in that area. Now, again, I'm not a PvP player, so it's not like drastically different, but when I can feel better about my games, like, oh, I just feel like that ran a little better or whatever, it's a good feeling. That's the feeling that will allow people to be in the playlist not winning, because that's the problem you're running into, is these situations where snowballing is happening a lot in PvP, happened a lot in Rift. I think that might be an even bigger problem than that might be an even bigger problem than the special ammo, or maybe the special ammo is tied to the problem. But snowballing is by far one of the worst things, and I think that has to do with probably matchmaking, the way that matchmaking happens. And personally, I could be wrong, or maybe Bungie's pretty honest, but I don't think they always have to tell us everything. And I think right now there are some things going weird with matchmaking, and what happened with Trials this weekend is kind of a testament to that, What's it? Pleasure Gardens Among the Ruins. I personally... Ooh! Pattern can be extracted. Rough time to try and box breathing. Yeah, so, but that's pretty much it. Like, I just hope that they don't go too hard on the PvP experience and drive PvP players away, because that hurts the game overall. It really does. And I would never want to be in a spot where PvP wasn't a fun alternative option for, when there's downtime or when there's not a lot to do. Just going into some random PvP games to mess around with some stuff. Now, granted, I don't know. I guess there's still some things to be seen about fully building into airborne efficiency. But just from what I'm seeing people talk about on Twitter and with other content creators I enjoy watching, it's not. It's pretty. I guess I'll say it's controversial, not negative, because a lot of people don't. Actually, no, I'm not sure. I know people are kind of split about like Rift in general, but I'm pretty sure the airborne effectiveness thing is just most people are just no, I don't like it. So why is this Warby so strong? So yeah, I mean, Rift, I think, is coming back around. When Rift comes back around with Iron Banner, I'm assuming they're gonna have some of the buggies fixed. Yeah, so there's definitely more nightmares on the ship now, not less. We've been doing these severing things, so like, I don't know what we're doing over here. I think the story is gonna have a twisty-wisty. God, I'm not good with snipers. Not good with snipers. I think I just heard a person show up. I don't know if anybody's been watching the E3, not E3, PlayStation, Xbox, all these game studios are just kind of putting it. Essentially, everybody's having a mini E3 because this is when E3 would normally happen. So there's the games coming out that are getting announced, and people are showcasing a lot of stuff. But I have to say, the two things that I have been checking out the most and have been the most invested and excited about is the direction they're taking Street Fighter. It looks so cool. The drive gauge interests me. I didn't really play Street Fighter 5 a lot, or it just wasn't my game. I play a lot of. Jeez, gosh, was that my inner accuracy? No, that was just me sucking. Inner accuracy. I shot him right in the head. See, it works. No, I'm just kidding. It's PvP. It's really a PvP problem. What was I talking about? Oh, man, Street Fighter looks crazy. Like, the way the paint splatter happens, the systems they added, all looks pretty cool. I feel like that's going to be one I'll give a shot when it comes out. Granted, I got a lot to re-teach myself if I want to start playing Street Fighter again, because I've been playing mainly 2D fighters. I play Dragon Ball Fighters and Guilty Gear, so I've been mainly playing ArcSys games. So I haven't been playing a lot of Capcom fighters, and so yeah, that'll be a learning curve, but that'll be fun, and that'll be something that I could really enjoy playing on stream as just like learning experience, you know. I feel like my channel is, you know, from the lens of the kickback casual gamer. I think I'm also going to do, actually kind of, I feel like I had an idea for doing a video about figuring out which games to take casually if you are a more serious game. You know, like if you're one of those people that plays games, you know, just hardcore gamer all the time, putting some games into your rotation that you tell yourself, I'm only going to play this casually, is actually, like, I feel pretty good for your brain. Like, it just kind of helps you, like, decompress, because when you're doing everything, it's really easy to get, like, pulled into the world of whatever game you're playing and kind of, like, zone out. But if you choose to play one casually, then when you're playing that game, you always have a moment where you are, you know, kind of pulling back from it and taking the time to go, no, I'm done today. I'm not playing this anymore. Or I'm not going to sit here and beat it. I'm going to play it some more the other day that I have set aside to play it. that kind of thing. So it's really good. Granted, I would love to be able to play games more than I do, because unfortunately I have a lot of other things I have to work on constantly. But this, I've been getting this at least every Tuesday. I've been getting this like 2 to 3 hours with my stream, and focusing in on that has been absolutely amazing. I've enjoyed it so much. Feeding Frenzy Vorpal, I have that role already. I already have that role. And it's also made me step back and think about the things I want to talk about, right? What do I want to talk about? Like, what do I enjoy talking about? Because I want to make sure, you know, no matter what, like, these playing back these streams are also a big video, right? It's, you don't, you know, once I get to the point where I have more chat interactions, then I'll figure out how I want that to work, right? I'll figure out how that side of things can work. But right now, I don't have that, so I'm figuring out all the other things, how I want all the other things to work. I think the presentation will be updated. I'm going to probably change a little bit more about what it looks like in my room when I'm playing games right here, like in my little room area. We go to hop on over to the room real quick. Yeah, so if we're in here chilling in my room, you know, I want it to really make sense when it's time to flip over to the game. I've been thinking about maybe like a projector screen that comes down. But this is my dream space, so I can do whatever I want with it. But yeah, you know, things like that. Things are, you know, not going to stay the same. But right now, this works pretty good for what I want it to do. And yeah, I like it. Makes me feel cozy. Hey, another chest. Give me the loot. That's not an opulent key, you banjo. 28 recovery, 20 discipline, 60. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll let it sit there for now. That's not good. I need to get this exotic out of the space. I've got too much space being taken up by these exotic arms that I'm not currently using, except where I am going to use that at. Just gonna move out some of this junk. Just kidding, it's not junk. It's not junk. I love all my items. There's just a lot of them. I need to make room for other things. I definitely don't need that. Why is that still in my inventory? Big yikes. External yikes. Oh wait. No, I do. That's my good one. What am I talking about, man? Hey, man. You're smoking a little too much, alright? Maybe you need to take a second. I don't believe in such a thing. I don't believe in such a thing. This is pretty cool, but eventually I'm going to craft it, so I don't care. Alright. So what did I get? Which one did I do? Defeat combatants with melee. Nice. Okay. Solar power. Wait. In sever activities. Solar power weapons in sever activities. Okay. Alright, so in sever activities. Oh, 15, 16. Alright, so we're gonna do the same one. And it was stasis weapon, kinetic, or solar on a solar subclass. Yeah, so I already did this. Same exact thing. I should have just had the other weapon equipped. But that's quite okay. Yeah, but if you haven't seen any stuff, if you like fighting games, start there. If you like fighting games, If you haven't checked out any of the stuff for Street Fighter 6 yet, check it out. It looks super dope. Definitely going to be playing it.
What happens to her if we succeed?
Then there's also, I think I mentioned it on my last stream last week, but there's the cat game, which I didn't really know too much about, but now I'm super stoked about. It's basically you're playing a stray cat. And it looks cool though. It looks like the idea behind it looks interesting. Looks pretty neat. And then I guess what I'm most excited for at the moment is Silksong. Now I am a huge Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. I'm actually kind of mad. Not mad, but it's unfortunate that I didn't start streaming earlier because I would have loved to have made that one of the games that now obviously I can go back and play it on stream whenever the hell I want. But just what I mean is like, but this is cool because now when Silksong comes out, you know what I mean, I will be playing it right when, you know, right when it's relevant and right when things are happening and right when everybody is experiencing it, and that's dope. That's a good feeling. It also allows maybe for somebody like me who's just starting to, you know, find an audience in that area. You know, there's got to be a lot of Silksong fans just with the reaction that I saw online, and I know how many people love, like, you know, tons of people that love Hollow Knight. Such a fun, and that team that made it, like, those guys are beasts. The fact that they have such a small team, but like they'll help learn so many lessons from Hollow Knight that this game is just, it's gonna be great. I can't imagine it not being anything but fucking amazing. Just from the trailer itself, I'm so stoked. Like, it looks like they're gonna have these whole new systems that work because you're not playing as the Hollow Knight. You're playing as oh my god, I can't believe her name isn't coming to me right now. I feel like the worst fan ever right now, but it'll come to me. I have high brain. But yeah, it's just gonna be cool. I'm super stoked. The world building in those games is awesome. The the combat is amazing, and it's fairly difficult, so yeah, it'll be like, you know, probably not like Elden Ring difficult, but you know what I mean. It'll be something that's more challenging, like how Elden Ring has been. I played through. I don't think I got through to the. I've gotten like towards the end of the game. I haven't actually just beaten it yet because I keep playing other things. Might be something to go ahead and just finish up. But yeah, I haven't actually gotten an ending, but I've already got multiple characters and have experienced a lot of what the game has to offer at this point. Does that make sense? Now maybe I would probably not be getting into like making like runs and builds over and over again, because I have found that like through my second playthrough that there's a lot of it's already like, it's just there already, you know what I mean? Like, you already know where all the stuff's at, and that all that discovery kind of goes away, but it's still absolutely amazing to play, and like just the combat alone is enough to make you want to go back. I'm looking for callous robots. Aha! Aww. I have a napping puppy who's making noises. A foolish endeavor, Guardian. She's making sad puppy noises. Remember to stay hydrated, crew. Okay. Let's see down the hallway. We're looking around. We're trying to find a big giant robot on the ground. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Right, if I was a big callous robot sitting down dying, where would I be? That might be the one for this one. Maybe there's one in each one. Yeah, there might be one in each one, so I should probably just go ahead and continue through to get my completion. I also heard about Starfield. I did not watch the trailer for that yet. I haven't watched any of it yet, but I've heard it's seen some clips on Twitter that look pretty crazy. Clear the festering scorn. Eat that solar power weapon. Radiant. I'm only gonna use my solar power weapon. That's it. He dodged like the Matrix out here. The sidestep. No, mother. Hey. Can you come here? Aw, man. Stop. I'm gonna get killed by this jerk. Take that and that. And take a piece of this. Yay! More solar power weapon. Dun, dun, do, 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 do.
His frequency you isolated. It's almost like a voice.
A voice, you say?
Dissonant churn between Pyramid and Leviathan. It's resonating through Phantom and Nightmare alike, manipulating their psychic connection to the darkness.
Really? Wait, where? Where? Okay, almost going. We gotta go back up and meet Zavala again. I did this once and I'm still struggling. Done this already. Let me go. I don't want to be sad again.
That and duty are all you have to produce.
I'll set this amplifier, Guardian, and meet you ahead.
Okay. But yeah, there's been a lot of good, tons of good gaming news coming out, which is kind of cool. It's exciting. Love when I can see like there's always good games coming out, but there's not always your gaming coming out, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be more stuff. There's probably stuff going on right now while I'm playing. You know what I mean? Because there's just, I think right now Sony's doing stuff. Pretty sure it's Sony right now. Xbox was doing some stuff, but I don't know if theirs is done now. I don't know. I've just been getting bombarded with like trailers and comments and stuff, so that's all the way down. Yeah, I sure do. Wash it away right now. All right, we're getting to my last 30. Let's go. Let's get it going. Come on. Now we're getting around to my last 30 minutes. So, you know, I kind of wanted to also talk about, because I noticed that I haven't been making a point to talk about a cannabis topic as much as I'd be smoking on the stream. So, but yeah, so I wanted to talk about something. Now, granted, I feel everybody's going to have different rules in wherever they live. So clearly, follow whatever laws are in your area. My insights and opinions are coming from someone who is allowed to purchase any product, any cannabis product recreationally or medically. Doesn't matter. There are, as long as you are 21 and over, then you're good where I'm at. So this comes from that. So sometimes when I'm talking about products, people will be like, bro, I still have to have to get my hookup. And I get it, you know, and we're going to talk about stuff like that too, you know, what are like relevant prices and stuff like that. I'm actually kind of curious about. And then how the market of recreational is, like, what is that doing for the markets where people aren't recreational? That's something I kind of want to look into. But right now I wanted to talk about products, and just recently I saw that in dispensaries, at least dispensaries near me, they're starting to advertise these cannabis drink products. I haven't personally tried any of them yet, but I think that is probably a pretty good direction to go. Now, obviously, if you're a person like myself who smokes and uses cannabis as much as I do, we damn near would love it to be in pretty much everything. Like at this point, like when do I get my cannabis lip balm? And I guarantee as soon as I say that, I'm gonna find out that there is that, and that's usually what happens to me. I'll think, oh, it would be amazing if they put THC or CBD or cannabinoids or cannabis products in X, and the next thing I know, I see it. You know what I mean? Like, as far as products that I like using CBD products for like my muscles, roll-on stuff. That stuff's cool. But yeah, as far as right now though, I just kind of wanted to talk about the fact that I think that, yeah, cannabis drinks is definitely somewhere they should be going. It's going to be a good route. I don't know if I would also get into the market of making a alcohol product along with that. Don't know if, but they could. I don't know if I'd take that, just because that you start to lose track of a product that could just be more palatable to like casual smokers or casual users, versus somebody like me who would probably just go through a 6-pack in like an hour. But you know, that's has a lot to do with just how much you use the product, tolerance, blah blah blah. But yeah, it looked good. I saw a couple that looked pretty tasty. I wasn't ready to drop the money on it yet, because you know, I'm still kind of curious about it, and you know, it's a new product, so I only want to grab it if I have some extra change laying around. But yeah, that doesn't happen so often. So, but I think I'll probably try it soon, just to get get an idea of it, and maybe speak a little bit more on it when I come to stream next week. As far as the evolution of my schedule has gone, right now I'm still stuck in a position where currently we'll probably only be able to get to my one major stream a week. And of course I haven't made any long form videos recently because, again, just kind of where I'm still where I was at last week, where I want to focus my long form videos on different types of series and not just like one-offs. So like right now I don't want to make I don't have anything sticking out at me enough that makes me want to make a series, except for maybe now that they have made their changes to Blood Hunt, I could get back to my beginner series for Blood Hunt, where I basically walk through my beginner's experience, trying to learn the controls, trying to learn the meta, and just, you know, basically making an effort to show a casual, user-friendly guide to if you wanted to get into the game. Now, sometimes those things are hard to do because, you know, you get into competitive games, depending on how sweaty the game is really gonna, or maybe if they have, depending on how their matchmaking is, can all really affect new players' experiences. But that's why I was thinking for my series, I'll hop into that, because I don't know about playing that on stream. I feel like I would have to focus on it a lot, and overly I would want to have a day set aside for streams where I'm playing competitive games versus the chill sessions like this, because I mean, I'm barely thinking about the effort that I'm putting in. Like, since I finished this mission once already, like, that's just how Destiny is. Like, now I can just kind of run through it. The stakes aren't high, and I can focus on talking about the things I want to talk about. I've also kind of been toying around with some sort of Q&A process, but I don't know yet. That's a maybe. Right now, I just want to make sure that I'm streaming it at least the once a week, so I get to hang out with some peoples and continue to raise my channel presence and awareness of the VTuber community, and you know, talk about the things I want to talk about. Today I did it. I feel like I got everything that I wanted to get out on the stream. The topics, obviously, if I'm in a situation with, you know, ideally, when I get to a situation where I'm chatting, then, you know, then I'll see how much longer, or how much time I have to get through all the things I want to get through. Today, I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? I can't stress enough to everyone out there to please be kind to your artists and support your artists. Support what they do, and, you know, just you know what I mean. Just try to do your best to credit them when you can. I'm going to work on that for next stream so that I can possibly use my outro credits on a end title screen, because right now I just kind of have the loading screen that I use. The default to everything, it's my be right back screen and my starting soon screen. Since I do all that stuff myself, I don't have an artist for my overlays or anything like that. I do all that stuff myself. And I want to continue to develop my skills of doing that. So I'm going to make something that has every once in a while, just I can put up a overlay or a splash screen, I don't know, or something where I have the credits for my artists up for my live stream, and also I have maybe like a small reel for them. I've seen people stream before where they have their loading screens or their be right back screens set to kind of roll through art while they wait. like to figure that out. I don't know how to do that, but I love teaching myself these new skills. It's been great. That's been a good thing, the most fulfilling thing for me during all this has absolutely 100% been the process of learning the editing, learning how to make the banner, learning how to fit the avatar, make sure that I am in frame and looking cute, you know, stuff like that. Just while I'm learning out here, you know. And also, I'm starting to gain more confidence with some of the other VTubers. I feel like I'm going to be able to start possibly interacting, and maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll finally get a collab. I don't know. Who knows? But I want it to be natural. I want it to feel like me and a person were chilling, and or me or a person we're talking in the Discord or whatever, and you know, it's natural. Want to collab? Sure, let's go. Or, but I would hate to bring somebody's channel down because I'm still just a beginner and I don't, you know, I'm still learning. So I would hate my inexperience or something to. Oh, I got another one with chill clip. Okay. Okay, did I get the thing for that? Oh yeah, sweet. All right. I think I can go.
You can only apologize.
Okay, yes, this is depressing, and I don't want to hear it again. Depressing, and I don't want to hear it again. All right, so we're gonna head to the tower. Oh no, we're gonna head to the helm. So I can go get my other upgrade and forge my weapon for the week. I think that will give me my third Austringer, which I'll need one more for the craft. Means we're making progress. Didn't have any time to do any bow farming today, but that's okay because, like I said, this one is really good. I really like it. It's doing work for me. I think that I don't know. I think that these streams are feeling great. And I'm feeling more and more. I'm learning a little bit every little time I do it. I go back and find a tip from something I watched where it was like, yeah, one of the ways you can be better as a streamer. And I'm like, oh, this actually I missed this one, or I didn't do this one that I should have. And yeah, so first thing I want to do is. Okay, I actually did have to go to the tower. Alright, so I gotta go to the damn tower real quick to get rid of these umbrals. I'm gonna need a little bit of space. Not all of them, but in some. And while I'm here, I can do the postmaster. And this was good too. I'm getting my timing about right. This time I was able to get through the gaming thing that I wanted to get through, but also, you know, the things I want to chat about and touch on. I don't know. End of the day, if you are here at this moment right now, whether you're watching this live or if you're seeing this at any point in time, that means you're awesome and you're a real one, and you're probably super cute. And I really appreciate any support anywhere, any like, any share. I gotta remember that. Any support anywhere, any like. All right. I gotta remember that. It's good. Yeah, so let me go do this real quick. All right, so next week we'll be, I believe, starting Eris's. Well, I have room. What is this nonsense? All right. Yeah, so next week we'll be doing the next Severance mission. I'm gonna try really hard to get a couple shorts out this week, maybe a long form video, something small, talking about, just to kind of follow up a little more on the highlights of some of the games that I'm excited for that got announced. Something like that. Just something small, something just so I can practice. I've also been practicing my edits. I have a small little project hopefully coming up soon. But yeah, right now we just out here creating content. You know what I'm saying? That's important. If you're out there worried about creating content and you don't know where to start, I strongly, it sounds crazy and dumb, but you've probably heard it already, but I strongly suggest with just hitting that start streaming button with whatever microphone you have. Even if you don't have your avatar yet, just play the game, talk, learn how to talk, practice talking to your mic, having ideas about what you want to talk about, and these things will help you tremendously. They've helped me so much. Not only that, but I've also seen that my speaking skills when I'm just one-on-one talking to people on calls and stuff like that is straight up improving, and that's good. If I'm developing some kind of skill outside of just all the little things I've learned, editing, transitioning, things like that, commissioning artists, stuff like that. If I'm also gaining a little bit more talent or leveling up, like with my speech or any of that stuff, that's awesome too. So this has truly been one of the best experiences I've ever done. I feel like I'm fueling up for good things. Mainly I just want to be able to create a space where people feel comfortable to talk and be themselves, especially now that I see that having a good space for Black and people of color in the VTuber spaces is important. I want to make sure I'm carving out one of those spaces. Now, obviously, everybody and anybody that's it's fairly decent in the stats. I should have deleted it. Obviously, I want everybody and anybody to feel welcome and safe and comfortable. But first and foremost, I want to make sure that I'm being true to the space I want to create, and that space is not one where we make it harder for somebody to get into the area of being a VTuber just because their avatar doesn't look a certain way, or we're not doing that. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. No, no, we're not doing that in here. So, one of the things that's really important to me, if we'll just see if I can come over here a little bit. And we're going to go back to the room here. And if you see, I have it on the back wall. One of the things that's really important to me is the same right here. And that's be kind to each other. It doesn't mean that you have to be nice to everyone. That's not the point. It's, you're allowed to like who you like, but just remember that sometimes you have to take it, step back, and remember that it's much easier to be an asshole. Like, being an asshole is super easy. Like I did. It's to be a little bit better and to take the time to find somebody to be kind to, or find somebody that's worth being kind to and giving them a compliment, or it doesn't even have to be that. Just take some time every once in a while to take a deep breath and remember to be kind to each other. I have to remind myself that every day, but it's worth it. And I'll definitely try to make sure that everybody in this space here with me feels that. So, and that's super important for me. I don't know, man. It seems like obvious, but apparently it's kind of difficult for people. These are the things that these are the mission statements. No, but honestly, this is going to be part of who I am on this channel and what we're doing here. And I'm glad I got a chance to talk about the artist thing, because the other thing I always want to do is highlight artists. So when I reach out to some of the VTubers I've seen that are doing music in the space, and ask if we can put some snippets out to try to boost their numbers and all that good stuff. That's going to be a very important thing too. Is for me, I want to eventually have the kind of platform that's big enough that when I shout out an artist, it actually does something for them. It's one of my goals, is that I will be able to actually help people when I'm shouting out their stuff. I won't just be this little fish in the pond trying to tell everybody, hey, this person's awesome, please listen to me. Eventually it's just gonna be like, hey, yo, Psych told us about this homie over here doing art, they're brilliant, they're this, they're that, check them out. And yeah, eventually that'll be the dig. Don't have anything else that I personally can get started now in the game that's that important. So I guess from here I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it has been absolutely fun hanging out with y'all. I love doing this. You know, definitely see you all next week for the next reset, and we'll have more things to talk about then. You know, see what happens with the VTuber. What kind of drama drums up in the VTuber space this week, because there's always seems to be something. But you know, we're just gonna try to make sure that we're looking at ways to navigate it and stay positive and keep our heads above water and not let it drag us down. We're not here to gossip about negativity. I just like talking about the space. I love the space, just like the gaming space and all this stuff in general. So I'm also gonna try to catch up on Stranger Things this week. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my stuff. Going to have, again, next stream, I promise to have some shot of well, I'll have somewhere on here, I will have a link to my credits page for the artists that are involved in making all this happen, and also my socials, so that it's just right there for you. But if you need to, I can say really the only place that I promote my stuff right now is on Twitter at PsycheMister. Eventually I will maybe branch that out, but right now I like keeping things simple. So please feel free to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and remember, be kind to each other. That's gonna be it for me, man. Peace.
I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. So tell me what you see when you look into this nigga's eyes. Looks can be deceiving. My mind and heart be contradicting. Feelings like it's treason. Hoping this season will bring something better for me. Find a relief in myself when I tell these stories. Trying to make his story, make some hits, homie. Force the people who show spite to send for me. Like Speaks, I need you on the beat, cause you don't spit corny. But me, I sit lonely upon this pedestal. Me, my head is full of dreams, trying to make them true. No reason to throw shade, why should I hate on you? I'm doing my own thing, stay in your lane, my dude. Take off a day or two, yo, I got this. I won't leave you cliffhanging, steady dropping hot shit up in the cockpit. Cruising and bruising, me and my niggas ain't taking no more L. So tell me, who's the loser now? I just gotta live it up, live it up. Cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Said I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Mixed emotions, so I let my feelings run wild. Swear I'd be robbing niggas if I wasn't God's child. Blessed is the meek, so I practice what I preach. I've been a hypocrite before, but I don't ever wanna be that. Testing these waters, cause I had to get my feet wet to get back to my roots. In my youth, I was blue, but the fight inside of me just led me to this groove, in this mood, in this room. I'll never forget the looks on your faces as I bent to you. I'll take the adventure just to find out what it meant to you. The suspense in me is full, I had to clear my ventricles. Just let a nigga breathe slow, or I'ma make these niggas bleed slow. My papa taught me not to need a soul. He said this liquor keep you warm when it's cold, but all I need is my seed, that's who I did it for. Sophia helped me to see that I'm a kid no more. And I just wanna live it up, live it up. Cause I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out. Me, I got big dreams, and I just wanna live them out.